losing the passion and drive for things in the world is a very good thing. Enough of the rat race. See, you must take a stand. Ultimately, this pursuit of things in the world, is it worthwhile? You must see that, has it been worthwhile for me so far? Last 20 years of my life, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years of my life, lifetime after lifetime, people have done this. Has it ever given fulfillment to anybody? It has not. Therefore, why should I invest so much in it that it is the thing? My job, my relationship, my vacations, my gadgets, my hobbies, these are the things which will give me fulfillment in life. They won't. There are only two possible outcomes of pursuing anything in the world. Either you will not get what you want and lead to frustration, or you will get what you want and lead to a mild disappointment. So, what is the way out? The way out is to be centered in this reality, in the realization that I am Brahman, and then take life as it comes. To do what, there's beautiful verses in Yoga Vasishta, I think. After enlightenment, what about work? He says the enlightened one does what has to be done with a smile. That is a much better way of living. Don't worry. It's not that you will lose much in the world. Not much. Nothing really huge will change in the world. It will go on. It is all determined by your past karma. So it will keep coming. Good and the bad will both keep coming. Your fulfillment will be within. See, why we are worried is, if I don't have passion and drive to do the things I was doing earlier, won't I lose fulfillment? Shankaracharya raises this question. In the Bhagavad Gita, you'll see 2nd chapter, when Arjuna asks the question, what is the nature of the enlightened one? Sthita pragya. How does such a one meditate? How does such a one walk, talk, interact with others? And Krishna says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan, who gives up all desires of the heart. And so the question is raised by Shankaracharya. If you give up all desires, but satisfaction, fulfillment, happiness comes in fulfillment of desires. I have desires X, Y, Z and fulfill them one after another, then I'm getting more and more satisfaction. This seems to be the philosophy of life. Whether you think about it, or especially if you don't think about it, this is the way life flows. So isn't this, if you give up all the desires, then what will happen to that person? There will be no fulfillment, there will be unhappiness. The next line, Atmani eva atman tushta, he says, Sthita pragya, your stabilized wisdom, you're centered in Brahman when you are fully satisfied by the Atman, by the reality, by existence consciousness, by your own limitlessness. The reason why we are unsatisfied, Buddhists call these hungry ghosts. We are like hungry ghosts. Why we are unsatisfied is we feel keenly our limitedness. One more thing, one little more money, a better job, better position, a little more recognition, a little more love in this world, then I will be happy. You won't be. This is a hard lesson to learn. Nobody ever has been. Look at the data in the world. Nobody ever has been. Temporarily you might be. For a few hours, few days, few weeks, that's it. Not more than that. Even the emperors have not been. The Nobel Prize winners, the superstars in Hollywood and Bollywood, no. Usually it's the other way around. They give the example of a crow sitting on a high building, perched on the top of a tower in the windy place, and it's barely hanging on. Who told you to sit there? Getting continuously blown up by the gale. So that's the problem with attaining any high position there, if you are looking for satisfaction from that. If you're not looking, you'll be perfectly comfortable on the throne and in the hut of a beggar also. You'll be perfectly comfortable. There have been philosopher emperors. I've seen in a couple of cases extraordinarily rich people, heads of companies, but very philosophical, very calm. They do not derive their satisfaction from their position or money or power. And that's a good position to be in. But notice, you don't need that position, power, and money also to be in that position. You can be perfectly all right as you are.